I just want to make a quick character guide on Yoruichi. I've been seeing some people call her bad, but hopefully our show helps you guys out, understand the character a bit more, and hopefully you can find out some new stuff today. So let's get started. I'm gonna go over her kit first, and after I'll showcase combos for her. So her first ability is Flash Master. If you step dash in any direction, it increases the strength of moves. So I do like a regular attack, this is what I get. But if I do a step dash, I get like a full like combo there. Same thing with the heavy. If I do this heavy, I don't really go too far. If I do a step dash, you can see I slide forward after doing it. Next is Shore. It's a blockable like skill, point blank range, but it does knock him back a bit from medium range. To put Ichigo on always guard. So at point blank, he cannot block it, but from far range, he can. So yeah, it's pretty good, but also if you land it and then do a dash quick attack, it should leave you positive. So at point blank, I should be positive. I didn't get my dash. Kinda gotta spam it. You gotta be pretty fast to do it. There we go. You should be positive. There again, I did it again. It also leaves you positive at medium range too. So if you land it, you can just go in for an attack. So if I use it like from right here, I should still be able to hit him. So they're really good moves. The next is her Flash Breaker. Rotate on a spot, and while you're doing it, you're invincible. You can also use it using Flash Master to slide a little bit forward more. So while sidestepping, you can use it, which is circle, and just spam it to get more iframes. Same thing with forward. What they don't mention in that description is that Flash Breaker activates Flash Master. So I can use Flash Breaker and then do these flurry of attacks. You can also use Flash Breaker after a guard break and still get your Flash Master activated. So that's really, really good. Next is your Ankin. You send out 2 like projectiles out your foot basically. This is gonna be like your great like poking along with your Shore. That's what you're gonna be pretty much doing in the game. So then it also, if you landed on block, it leaves you positive at point blank range. So I slide in and then hit Ichigo, he is negative pretty much, so I can guard break him, punch him, and do whatever. What they also don't mention in that description as well is that Ankin has a second use, which is in a Flash Master combo. So when I'm in Flash Master and press circle, I send out the daggers, and it pretty much puts them in a 50-50. So they either have to guess I'm going to guard break them, or I'm going to just reset them. So that's actually really good. Or if you want to, you can just use it to this combo. It can do that as well. You can see the combo did continue. Ankin again is also good at like aiding DPs. This is not the right Ichigo, so let me cut to the Bankai Ichigo. What I was going to explain about what you also can do with Ankin is that some characters do have a DP, so this Bankai Ichigo Spiritual Pressure 1 is a DP. So if I know he's gonna DP, you can slide in. Well, you have to do it like instantly. If I slide in and then spam circle, I can just DP it and then activate my Flash Master passive. But regularly, you should just block it. You know, actually, no, you can't even block it. I'm bugging. You can just block it, right? I was holding back like I was like playing out in front again. I was tripping. But you could, the safest option is to block it. But if you want to get like a better punish, It's better to like dodge it with Flash Breaker. You just gotta just be spamming the circle button when that's gonna happen. So the next thing is your spiritual pressure moves, basically. So Bako and Overno Neko. So Bako works where if you use it out of Flash Master, it's kind of bad. So here's it without Flash Master. But that's the Flash Master. Without Flash Master, that's what it does. With Flash Master, you're gonna see the big difference right there. And then her counter, which is a spiritual pressure 2 move. It's really strong. You're gonna be using this against people who zone you. It pretty much counters anything in the game except like grabs. Really strong. Nothing really changes in Awakening. Everything still is the same. The only thing that changed in Awakening is gonna be a combo, which I'll go over in the combo section. So if I awaken myself, everything is the same. Nothing really changes. So you don't have to worry. Whatever you do in base, you can do in Awakening. So now we're gonna go over the combo section and show you some optimal combos to do in base and Awakening, because their damage difference there's a difference between what you can do in Awakening and what you can do in base because of the damage scaling. I'm gonna give you a fair warning is that the combo damage at the top is not accurate. So for example, I do 200 damage here, it says 213, or it does 90 damage to the bottom, and just increases. So what it does is it adds up from what the right damage is. So don't pay attention to the combo damage, just subtract it from like the other red damage you see at the bottom. So her best combo in base is obviously going to be heavy, reverse gauge heavy, right? But I'm not going to do that, because 9 times 10 you should always mostly be landing your quick attacks. This is more realistic to land those in a fight, in my opinion. So we're going to show you the best quick attack combo in base. This is the best quick attack combo in base. And then you can either do your whole follow-up, or you can do your super. Either whatever resource you want to use, that's the best like route. The reason why you don't want to do like a route like this is because of the damage scaling. You can see that soon I'm about to start doing 0 damage. Yeah, you just start doing 0 damage at the end there. That's why you just want to not do that. So that is the best option for you to do in base, which is this combo in my opinion. And then you can do like your super. Everything changes in Awakening. This is where you doing a full all-out combo using all your Ankin blades in the middle of combo increases the damage, because of the damage scaling you do now is a little bit different. So now you can just do the whole thing. And now it does pretty good damage. What I will tell you is that in Awakening, your heavy is different. In Flash Master Heavy, this Flash Master Heavy cannot hold follow up. So you're going to have to use your like Kikon starter thing to actually use the whole follow up. So that'll be the only way for you to do that. But in Awakening, doing this combo is just a lot better than using the Flash Master Heavy one. So you don't have to worry. And then in Spirit Drive, it just gets even stronger. So that's pretty much Yoruichi in a nutshell right there. There's pretty much space with Ankin, and use your short rate to open up your opponent, and then in Awakening, do a combo like this to capitalize on the maximum damage you can do. So that's it. So hopefully this video does help you. It might not be like the best structured video out there, but hopefully what I've shown did like open your eyes to what she can do. So that'll be it. Thanks for watching.